Hello everyone, welcome to Dickson's Financial Accounting 101 Tutorial 3. And today I'm going to teach you how to produce a simple balance sheet. So I don't have any data to show you how to produce a balance sheet, but I want to categorize the categories into each section and teach you how to sum up the totals. So first of all, we usually write the company's name, like ABC Company Balance Sheet, and it's usually at the end of the year, December 31st, 2014, or the specific year. We have assets, our category is assets, and we have current assets. We usually write the assets on the left-hand column and put in the amount totals on the right-hand side. So in our current assets, we usually have cash and written in the order of liquidity, how liquid is it, and how fast the asset is able to turn into cash. So say we got cash here, and we usually put the number here. I just put X. I would like to say accounts receivable because these are very popular. Receivable. Put a cross there. And we usually have inventory. Inventory supplies. Prepaid expenses. And then after that, we have an underline. We underline the last one to show that we summed up all these. So we can go total current assets, and we put in a total here. So I'll just call it Y. Now I would like to do the non-current assets. Their investments and assets that are usually within the company for more than 12 months. So we have non-current assets. We usually have investments, plant, property, and equipment. Oops, I'm just gonna put my X here. Let's see if it still works. And land, buildings. This might be slow and tedious, but if you follow me and type this, eventually it will get into your head. So when you see plant, property, equipment, you'll eventually know that as a non-current assets. You can just do it naturally. So buildings, put an X. What else do we have? I'm going to put in equipment. And again, when we want to sum up all of them, we put a line under there and say total non-current assets. Good. Now we have Y. And once we have all the assets, we can say total assets. And it's just Y plus Y. And once we want to add all those up, we can just put an underline and put Z here. And total, so all this is equal to that, all this is equal to that, all this is equal to, is equal to Z. Now we can do liabilities, and liabilities also separates into current liabilities and non-current liabilities. So I'm just going to put liabilities here. And your current, C-U-R-R-E-N-T, liabilities. And I'll just give you some examples. So notes payable, I consider current. We also have accounts payable, which is very common, so you're going to write this a lot. Wages payable, and we have money paid to employees. Interest payable, we have a loan from the bank, it goes into current liabilities. We have taxes payable, and we also have unearned revenues. And all these will be written here next to the accounts. And I can have total current liabilities. If I misspell them, I'm not sure if spell check's recognizing them. So you add all these together, put in an underline, and that can be Y. And now we have non-current liabilities. And these are liabilities that occur for more than 12 months. So non-current liabilities. And these are usually notes payable and bond payable. It really depends on the question. Put X here, and then we have a Y. We can say total non-current liabilities, and put a Y here. Just underline that. I'm using the keyboard now. Once we have all the current non-current, we're going to go total liabilities. And that's all the Y added together. So I can put a Z here. So now I would like to show you the last portion of the balance sheet, which is the stockholders' equity. Stockholders' equity section. And this is very important. So in our stockholders' equity section, we usually have the common stock and retained earnings. So I'm going to put the question mark XX and I'll put Y here. So that's just to show the total. So total stockholders equity. So this is very important, and this is what's going to show us if this balance sheet is correct. We have to get the total assets minus the total liabilities, and that should equal to our stockholders equity. So our Z here plus Z here should equal to our Y. And if it doesn't add up, it means that something's wrong with your balance sheet. You have to make sure you enter all the numbers correctly. So I'll just write that formula for you, which is assets minus liabilities is equal to equity. And I've seen many of my students' textbook, they have assets is equal to equity, liabilities plus equity. So in my first tutorial, if you saw the debit and credit tutorial, you'll see that the assets, the debit side must equal to the credit side, which is liabilities and equity. But when I did accounting, I like the idea just assets minus liabilities will give you your total stockholders equity. So this is the skeleton of the balance sheet, and I found that this is a very good way to practice what accounts go into which categories. So I hope you like this tutorial and give this a try. Thanks for watching.